Yes, people, you're locked into the Powerful Breakfast Show. Are you ready to be edutained? It's myself, 100 Eyes, on the Powerful Breakfast Show. And joining me today, we have one of Brixton's finest. He goes by the name of Naja Soze.
Yes,
how you doing, my bro?
All good, bro. All good.
Yeah. Before we kick it off, is it Sosa or Soze? Well, just clarify for me, bro.
It's Naja Soze, either one.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How's life treating you, my bro?
All good, my bro. All good.
How was your journey here?
Easy, nice and easy, quick. Yeah.
Nice and quick, yeah?
Yeah.
Terrible weather.
Yeah, the weather's kind of shit, but it's not cold. That's the thing. It's just a bit warm, but it's raining.
It's the balance, innit?
Yeah.
Without no rain, there's no sun in it. So it is what it is, man.
Indeed.
So, my brother, I'm so glad to have you in the studio today, man. Like, there's a lot I want to know about you. I bet there's a lot that you have a lot to share that a lot of people don't know about you. Because, you get me? You're a bit, I won't say you're quiet, but it's the quiet ones you got to watch out for, innit? They say, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not so much quiet. It's just, it was playing my position and
I like that.
Yeah, just getting on with it, you know.
I like that. Let's start from the basics though, bro. Where you from?
Brixton, South London, Brixton. Born in Birmingham. Moved to London when I was about 5-6 years old.
What country? What country?
Parents Jamaican background. Yeah, I was born here.
Okay.
Birmingham.
Do you go back to Jamaica?
I've been to Jamaica when I was like 12. 12. Yeah. But I haven't been back since.
So it's overdue.
Yeah, well overdue.
Way overdue. So what? You said Birmingham.
Yeah.
So when did you move to London?
In about, I think it was 1991.
How old was you then?
I was about between 6 and 7ish. Oh, that's when I went to Brixton. When we moved to London, I was still like young. About 5-6. We lived about Streatham, Brixton for a little while then.
Do you remember a lot about Birmingham? Or obviously because you were young.
Yeah, I remember most of the time I was there. I remember a lot about it, but yeah, I didn't really. Once we left, obviously I didn't have a lot of like friends that I grew up with like that because obviously I was young.
Like 6 years old,
I had people that I was close with and I had friends and stuff. But once I moved away, the connection kind of got a little weaker. You get me? But
why did you move from Midlands to London?
Yeah. My mum's decision, just decided to move. You know,
it's just boys, we're moving. I don't care about your nothing. I'm moving.
Yeah, situations and stuff. You know, so we had to get out of there.
And was that a good choice? Would you say?
Yeah. I've always thought, but I think if I stayed in Birmingham anyway, we would have ended up coming to London on our own, probably anyway. At some point, do you get it? Just to see what's going on, like, because even people that we've got down Brum now, obviously they came up here once we was up here.
Oh, seen.
Yeah,
well, like family and that.
Family and
so they followed you, lot,
yeah.
To keep
tight,
and
just some other people that we met, friends and stuff, like find out. Oh yeah, I'm from Birmingham as well. Like we moved up here as well, so it was kind of there was a couple of people that did that from Birmingham. Yeah. We didn't know each other in Birmingham, but once we came to London, we got to know each other, and they're like, "Oh, I used to live in Birmingham as well." It's like, okay, cool.
That's life, isn't it?
Seeing that, a lot of people did come from that. As well, that kind of background.
I was going to ask you, what is the difference in mentality between Birmingham boys and London boys? But you're too young to even compare the two.
I don't know. I think we was just, I don't know. I think in Birmingham at the time, we was just forward. We was just a lot more forward with just the way we done stuff as well, going out, doing things, was just forward. When we came to London and stuff, people were a lot more cautious kind of. Okay. And you get me, like even to go outside and do little wild, crazy things. But in Birmingham, it was just there. It was normal. It was just we just had this. So are you saying crazy mentality?
Birmingham
just go.
Is really the wild, wild west? Yeah, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
it was. I think it was just that mentality of I don't know what it was. It was just no fear kind of thing. Yeah, not to say that when we came to London, the same mentality wasn't there, but. Birmingham, it was just a little sooner and a little, like, in the age range, like, it was sooner. Yeah. Because we was doing stuff when we was young. You know what I mean? When we came to London, it was slightly different pace.
It's crazy, isn't it? Because you don't think that about Birmingham, but Birmingham, man, they're tough. They're tough boys, bruv. They're tough, bruv. They're tough. But You used to go by the name of Mr. Sosa as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that was just to kind of... That was at a point where people started confusing, obviously, me and my brother, called Naja Soze, Jaja Soze. It was just kind of like so similar. Okay. So people's coming to me, oh, this tune's sick. I'm looking at it like, bro, that's not me. Like, can't you see it says Jaja on it? Like, that's not me. And then what happened to him? Oh, this tune's sick. He's like, oh, that's not me. That's my brother, man. Like, so it was like, I thought, let me try and differentiate a little bit and just say Mr. Sosa, so that it's kind of like, it kind of separates.
So you dropped it?
Us from each other.
You dropped it completely?
No, I didn't. Now I just say Naja Soze instead of Naja Soze. So I kept the Soze a bit, and I just started using, obviously, my name again, my first name. So,
and what about family life? What's family life like?
Family
Busy?
life's all good. Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
Your family man?
No. Well, with my immediate family, yeah, of
Yes.
course. But everyone's, you branch out, have your own family, and it's like everyone's just busy and doing your own thing, yeah, so...
What was life in the bricks growing up like? Mad.
It was exciting. Sometimes it was emotional. Sometimes it was stressful. Sometimes it's just the whole roller coaster of emotions. Like, really.
I'm from East London originally.
Yeah.
And where I grew up, there was a lot of Asians. I can't say we had a hub for black people.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to Brixton though,
yeah,
it opened my eyes. I was like, wow, this is my second home. Literally, it's like
it was highly.
It's historic.
There was a lot of black people growing up. Yeah. So the community was and the community was closer. Everything was. Do you get it? It was more. You would look out for someone if you knew their child or whatever you look out for, but it kind of changed from that, and it's gone a bit. Yeah, it's just gone a bit scatty.
Why do you think that is? Why?
I don't know.
Why? Was it not always scatty? It's just that man's aware of it now, or has it become more scatty, as you say?
It's more scatty because when we was younger, cool, it was crazy and things was going on, but there was still that sense of community.
Okay.
Like being out on the road, you just have that. You got the kind of manners, innit? You don't just disrespect anyone and anyone.
Is it because of the times we're in now?
Yeah, I think it's just the mentality, and obviously the mentality of everyone progresses as time goes on, innit? Like even as generation to generation, the generation underneath's looking at generation above, like, okay, that's what they're doing, but when it's our time to, we're not going to be doing that. We want to do one step better than that.
That's what life's about, innit?
Yeah, and then sometimes, obviously, it's a good thing, and then sometimes it could come out as negative as well, because the thought of they're just not going to be like the generation above and not having it and whatever and being more aggressive and whatever, it just turns out into more violence and killing and a lot of crazy shit, you get me? And then they're braver to do it. They've got that no fear thing in their heart. So it's just like, it's good to have that, but is it for the right reason?
What would you say? Why would you say our communities have high crime rates? What would you... I won't say there's one single thing to put it down to.
Yeah.
But can you name a few things that you could highlight? Especially from growing up in Brixton. What did you see that you thought, you know what, this needs to change, man?
I think it's not even a thing of, oh, this needs to change. I kind of see it as... It's inevitable. It's inevitable. With how the generation before me and how we was, like it's only right we was gonna be like that.
Okay.
Coming from watching the generation above us, it's only right they're gonna be like that from watching us. Like we, at our standpoint, in our mind, we knew, okay, we've got, this is the aim and this is the progression and where we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
But as we're rapping kind of at the moment, and obviously we're human, innit? Sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're going through stuff, so that's what you let out. So when we're letting that out through our music, and you can't, like, no one to say what parts of the music someone picks up. Because I've got songs where I'm rapping conscious and some people, definitely. They might hear it and they're like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear Naj talking about that. I want to hear Naj talking some cruddy shit. I want to hear him talking about street shit.
Did you get for the message then?
Yeah. So then it's like, I can't force that on them. I have to just do it, and whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole angle we had to go off of. But the streets fed off of most of the negative shit. which is why the youths kind of got the attitude they got and the mind state they got. Like, you know what, we're just gonna go another step than what these lot done. Do you get me? And we're gonna, and they kind of took it there, and you see it in the. But where they are now, like a lot of them's they're in nice places. You get me? They're in decent places in music.
Yeah,
like putting out their music, doing stuff progressively, doing it themselves. Do you get me? Like self-made kind of thing, and that's the positive side of it.
Okay,
do you get it? The negative side will be just everyone wanting to do the bang bang thing or bang bang, and but that's just, it is what it is.
Because obviously, like I said, it's like a high black area, innit? It's a black area, innit? Was there a lot of black schools that cater towards the black children in Brixton? You growing up?
No.
See, that's the issue then.
No, there wasn't. There was one small little kind of school like the Nation of Islam used to do, but it wasn't really a school like that. It wasn't a main thing like that. They used to try and get a couple of us to go in there and that, you get me? And we went in there a couple times and learned and whatever, but you know, when you just see something's not for you, you just, you kind of know. Like, obviously, I'm not racist, innit? Like that. So to be under that concept, I couldn't grasp, because I'm like, bro, I'm just not racist. Like, there's white people that I'm gonna talk to and be next to, and how can I be with this concept? And I'm just, you know, everyone's human. So that never kind of.
You couldn't get down with the
that didn't influence a whole lot of kids from the estate like that. It didn't influence that. No one weren't really interested in that.
I see.
Do you get it? As for normal school, normal schools were just doing what they was doing, innit? So,
but more people are gravitated towards the Nation of Islam today, though, more than ever. More like the more black empowerment. I would say,
stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just towards Islam in general, and I don't know about Nation of Islam, but just Islam in general, because Nation of Islam's kind of it's different. Do you get it? It's there.
Are you Muslim by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, I'm just.
Did you grow up Muslim?
No, I didn't grow up Muslim. I grew up Rasta.
Wow.
I grew up Rasta.
You grew up Rasta, yeah?
Yeah.
I tell
was
his
a
right
Rasta.
side.
Yeah, we grew up Rastafarian when we was in Birmingham.
Okay, so that's a big change. Why the change?
It's not even a big change. It's just, obviously grew up Rasta, moved to London. We wasn't doing the Rasta thing no more. Obviously, my mum cut.
What do you mean?
My mum left. My dad, we went to London, innit?
Okay.
So,
okay, I see.
Cut our hair and that. We weren't
Rastas. You had dreads?
I had dreads. So we cut our hair and that. We was just living in it, just doing the normal thing. And then, it's not until like I've never been interested in religion like that. After Rasta, and I just was like, this is what it is. We just knew that, you know, pork, you don't go near pork, we don't do all that. We just, and that's just morals that I had just with me anyway. So it just stuck. So we just grew up like that. Getting older now, you start learning about different religions and whatever, and I just kind of gravitated towards Islam and learnt about it properly. I didn't just see it and everyone was doing it and like, I'm just going to be Muslim because these lot are Muslim. Yeah. I'm just someone I can't even be like that. I'm just not like that.
So you just
I'm not a follower. So I just research myself and do my own reading and studying and whatnot until I made that decision like, well, okay, this seems right. Like it sounds like it makes sense. Do you get it? Yeah, it makes sense. And even like now, I'm not a super deep Muslim. You're not going to see me like, do you get it? I'm not super deep like that, but
your heart
in my heart, my morals and respect lies with Islam, and that's how I carry myself. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah,
I respect the Islamic religion. Like I've always said it. What else could you be doing in a day to not pray 5 times to the Most High? What else? Really, there's nothing that can really even comprehend. Really, nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing at all. So salute to the Islamic faith and the way it's raised you up a bit. You feel me? Because everyone needs to find their path, innit?
Yeah, and that's what it was at the time. It was just a path for me and something to find like my calm, kind of, because I was just all over the place, you know, like all over the place at that time, prison, out, and I was just like, I need something to just kind of calm my mind so I'm not thinking about all this crazy stuff.
Did you, when you were in prison, did you drop the name Mr. Sosa before or after that?
Everything was after. I weren't even rapping in that prison times. I was like young. I was like 18, 19. Oh, and then like 18,
when did you start
19
rapping
to I started rapping when I came out of prison the first time. So I was 19.
Okay.
And that was like first song. Like that was just not into the deep rapping yet. That was literally just the outskirts of it. I
saw your studio freestyle under the name Mr. Sosa.
Yeah.
I like you those times. I think I like you live.
yeah.
Like your delivery live is one of a kind, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like maybe the live sessions of you, my brother. Yeah? Mr. Sosa, you ready? Mad.
Bear witness to pain and trauma, coming from a place of drama, fights and bad karma. Don't think cause he's a man of peace that the peace is out of reach. You'll be reaching cause he will harm you. Still feeling from my father's mistakes, no anger, seeing he's just a man of his ways. No excuses, but it's a harsh world and we do shit. Nobody's perfect, we learn it and keep it moving. Man will test man, pride and prejudice. Duppy no for frightened, don't try and press man. Never a yes man, say it with my chest fam. Careful if you vex man, man will just stretch man. Find it so easy to just shoot him. Looks just like me, bun him on a cool thing. But when the feds do it, men start looting. Mashing up the same place we live, we're losing. Still choosing vanity, too busy to worry about our sanity. Say it and they're mad at me. What's good in the hood? Nothing ever is. People on their grind, hard climb like it's Everest. They pull you down if they see you moving past them or try to. Some man's just forced to blast them. What a cycle.
Yes, people. That was the sounds of Mr. Naja Soze. Go check out his latest EP, Grown Man Music, out everywhere on every platform. Yeah?
Yeah.
GMM. Make sure you go check that out. Grown Man Music. Are you mad? A couple bangers on there. My favourite song out there is I'm lying to you. I'm not even talking like there's no favourite, bro. I can't lie. Things vary. Depends on the mood, how I'm feeling. Yeah. But Pennies touched me. EI touched me.
Yeah.
Growth touched me.
Yeah.
And No Fear with Clipsy.
Right. Yeah.
Those four. But other songs have touched me also. But from that EP itself, those four are my winners.
Alright.
Yeah. But let's talk about growing up, man. Cause so PDC, to me, PDC were a bunch of brothers who linked up to change their situation. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of highs and lows. But me personally, I believe if it wasn't for the likes of PDC and others who were sacrificing success for the love of music at a time when there was no money circulating in the UK.
Yeah.
I feel like then today the artists that are reaching the top tier wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for you guys laying bricks down.
Breaking that little door down,
Yeah, you lot took the sacrifice, bro. To be fair, you did. You were the first one of the first UK rappers rapping.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
As a group like
As a
that,
group
and
collective.
so many coming from one group. Yeah.
And I'm from East. But I remember having the Pray Days Change thing in my hand.
The Black album.
Yeah, that's that album there is legendary. I can't lie.
Yeah,
It's
the Black
legendary.
album's classic.
If you don't know that album, you've been living under a rock. You feel me? That's truth. So we're gonna give props to PDC because you lot also were unifying the community.
Yeah, we did bring people together in
100%,
a way, but
100%.
then, yeah, further down, it kind of, you know, how things come together,
But-
then they go apart. You know,
It happens.
It happens. Yeah.
But the vision was clean-hearted.
Yeah,
from what I can see.
100%.
And what came out of it was PDC Entertainment.
Yeah.
The record label.
Yeah.
So
And it did progress, and good things did happen, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot of bullshit happened along the way, and that's just how it goes.
that's just how it goes, man.
Yeah.
The person that kicks the door down, it's a sticky one, isn't it? Because you never know what's holding behind that door.
behind
G.
the door.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You gotta deal with all that.
It's like that.
To do with getting banned and all that crap. But yeah.
So yeah, but you lot like one of the first record labels that I heard of as a youth.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't much going around at that time, and
Yeah.
you lot were independent.
Yeah.
So props to you, man. You lot actually showed us the way, in a sense.
Yeah, that was my brother's vision. He had that vision from before any of us even got involved in music and shit. He had his own vision, and
He did.
planning out his vision. I just hopped on along the way. Like, okay, music, I'm interested. I can rap. I'm gonna get involved.
Yeah, you hopped
And
along,
that
but
was
you
it.
played your role.
Yeah, I played my part. 100%.
You pulled the stone as well.
Yeah.
100%.
I played my part. Yeah,
I've seen your works,
100%.
King. You're not
Yeah,
hiding
yeah.
your works today. G. I've seen your works, bro. You got hella work.
Yeah,
out here.
I was on it.
In your words, though, yeah, what do you think PDC were trying to achieve?
Exactly what we did. Like, obviously, my brother wanted his own record label and to do things off of a different level. But obviously, at the time then, like, to get like backing, could I say, like funding and a backup, there weren't really no one willing to try and do that. Like with UK rap, they were just thinking, nah, like
They weren't ready.
Yeah, like they weren't ready for that. Like, nah.
Or it's too raw.
There was some. I'm sure my brother said that at the time there was some offers, but it's just where everyone's mind state was at the time. Remember, we was like, it was on the road. They was making money. It's not like no one never saw money. We was making money. Like, you know, people was doing whatever and seeing thousands, and we saw money. So it wasn't a thing like, oh. So when someone came and offered him like something kind of that he saw as small, then he would say, no, we don't want that. There's so much of us. What's that much going to do?
You're undervaluing the team.
Yeah. But really, in hindsight, maybe he could have took small deals and just done little things with it. But we were the mentality. Obviously, everyone was young. You get me? It wasn't really.
You know what? It's crazy because it's two ways to go about this, yeah. Because I believe your brother had the right vision, and sometimes it is what it is because he went ownership. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take a small percentage of something that wasn't really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But people, that mind state, people didn't understand that then. They're thinking, well, is he mad? Like, we'll just take the money kind of thing. And it's like, but I don't want to take the money and be be controlled kind of thing. You get me? Like, but it's decisions, you know, maybe.
And it's legacy as well. He's thinking of the legacy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I get put in this pot, what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
So, salute to him, man. But
everything's still there. The legacy's still there. You know, everything's still there. Like,
still
they
there.
haven't swept man under the carpet. You feel me? Like, everything's still there. It's just
is
it's
PDC
not
making a
as
comeback?
big. Not PDC like as a group like that. No, I doubt that's happening.
So everyone's just solo dolos now.
Yeah, everyone does a thing. I doubt if everyone's even going to do music no more. Like, people surprised I still do music, but I just do music because I can. I've got a lot of shit to talk about. I just feel like I need to express myself, so I just rap and say shit. You get me? And I know I'm not just talking shit all the time. You know, like obviously I'm human. There's still times now I get angry and emotional, and I put that shit down on. You get me? So if someone might see me rapping conscious one day, then they're like, oh, now he's talking fuckery because I got angry one day. Like, I'm human. You get me? Like, it's not like you're always gonna hear me. Oh yeah, this and that. Like, I'm just me. I'm just giving you.
There's many sides to a
you feel me? Yeah. I'm just
100%.
giving you me as an artist, like, and real as well. I'm not holding back. Like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that because they're gonna think it's contradicting with that. I'm just gonna say it because I'm a human being at the end of the day. I might be happy one day, sad the next day. It's what it is.
So PDC, if I'm correct, the 28th.
Yeah.
they were active around the time PDC was formed.
Before.
Yeah. So that was like the tail end. Then PDC came from there.
Yeah.
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 What role did you play in PDC? So if PDC was a football team, where are you? Where are you in the starting lineup?
Musically?
Yeah, musically.
Boy, yeah.
When you say musically, you had something else in mind as well, yeah?
No, yeah, I'm just thinking because you could have meant just, like, just
okay.
That, but I wouldn't. Musically, I'm a footballer anyway, innit? So I'll probably be in the position I normally play anyway, like centre mid, where it's like I got vision to set up the strikers and to get back and cover the defence when I need to. Yeah. I'm that kind of. Yeah, that's my role.
Controlling the thing, yeah. Controlling the middle, yeah.
Yeah, just controlling my section of it.
Do you remember the day PDC was formed?
I can't say I remember the day.
Or do you remember any specific
I
moment?
I remember the moment I can remember is my first video.
Okay. What song was that?
Because the PDC for life. And that was ages ago. Like, it was my first video.
We're talking 15 years plus, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd never done a video, nothing. I never even recorded a song. That was the first song I recorded. Came out of jail. Everyone was still in jail. I recorded this song.
Oh.
I'm just listening to it. I was surprised. Like, I'm listening to it over and again. Like, wow, I've recorded my own song. Like, I've done the whole song. Let my brother hear it. He said he's going to do the video when he comes out of jail. Then when he came out of jail, I'm just going with it because I'm just thinking, I'm video, you get me? I'm confident going with it. But inside, I'm nervous as shit. Like, I've never done the video doing this. Then obviously, if you see the videos, all the mandems there. It was just a nice vibe, nice time. That was a nice time for PDC at that stage there. So yeah,
you lot ahead of your times because you lot got hella videos.
Even the content in the songs were just it's just ahead of our time.
Definitely ahead of your time.
People weren't ready for that at that stage. Even when I look back now, I'm thinking, wow, I was young and talking like that. They wasn't ready for that.
And to be chill, my bro, they're just about ready.
Even now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's mad. I listen to it now and I'm like, I've done that how many years ago? I was like, oh, people ain't really ready to hear that today still. It's like, it's crazy, like, but it is what it is, isn't it? That's
it's the way things go.
All our minds was matured. We was just forward in what we was doing. So we was just speaking, and we didn't even realise. Like, adults listening to us must be thinking, flipping hell, what are these kids going through? You get me? But we're just saying it. And then as we got older now, and I'm listening back, I'm like, whoa, we was talking some shit. Like, we was talking some deep stuff.
No, PDC was like a major firework.
So yeah,
it sparked off a lot of things in the UK.
Yeah, that was it as well. It was one of those boom, like, you get me, boom, boom, like every area kind of hitting. Because like, listen,
if I'm correct, I think
guys,
grime was like around that time as well, innit?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying,
most of the UK was gravitating towards grime at that time.
Yeah.
So you lot still kept that path solid all the way, even till now.
Yeah.
Because guys that have jumped on grime are now rapping.
Yeah,
I don't see a lot of rappers jumping on grime. I can't lie. I don't see that. Do you see that?
Nah, I don't see that at all.
What made PDC come to an end or slow down a bit? What would you say?
Yeah, just situations, man. Situations and the whole. Because obviously after a while it started to get that negative effect on the name. Do you get it? The name just started holding a lot of negatives.
Like, for example,
things was happening,
like shows,
crimes was happening in the street, and like, yeah, for obviously real life things are happening, innit? Yeah. And it's all getting associated PDC. So musically, when we're trying to step musically, they're saying no, because you guys' music, it's not just music. Things is happening out here, so. We can't let you can't let you go on the stage and rap about shootings and things are happening. So they was not having it. It wasn't like how it is today where these guys can rap about, I smoked him in a spliff and I done this, and it was that, but back then, and they was not having it. They was not having it at all. Like, no, we can't let these guys go on stage and rap when we know that a crime might have been connected to something that, like, they was not having it.
It was tighter
at
though.
all.
It was tighter.
Yeah, yeah. It was. They were just not having enough.
And there's less avenues as well than there is now. To be fair,
no
you know
YouTube,
No
no
YouTube.
online. Remember, there's no online. It's not even YouTube. It's just online. There was no stuff online. You couldn't post online.
No, you couldn't.
We had to get DVDs, burn hella DVDs, and travel to North, give them out. Travel to East, sell them. Travel to and let people get involved. And then people was like, "Oh yeah, I got that DVD," and you're like, "Yeah, it reached someone." You get me?
Slightly, that's what builds the legacy though, because man
Reached.
connected with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, think of your PDC, the name now. It's still there. Certain man have come 3 years ago, made a bang and disappeared. Man don't even know their names still.
Yeah.
So, yeah, am I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
And it's because I think part of that is timeless music. Like, I think everyone in PDC made timeless music. Like, it wasn't a thing where you can't go back and listen to someone's song now. You can go back and listen to damn near all the songs, and it's like, this is timeless music. You're like, wow, they were saying this back then. Like, I can still listen to this today, and it makes sense.
When you made music in PDC, who did you have the best chemistry with, you say? Quinny.
Chemistry. Nah, obviously me and Shaq had the best chemistry when it came to writing, making songs together. Yeah, me and Shaq had the best chemistry.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, we just started writing together because that was just, we were just rolling together at the time, and we just started writing together, and it just like people started gravitating towards the chemistry of the collaborations, and we didn't even realize we're just making songs, and people's coming, oh, you two are sick, like, it's like, okay, cool, we'll do a whole tape, and then we'll do it. You get me? We just started.
You look like representation of South as well at the time, innit? Because there wasn't really a lot holding the flag at that time as
for
well.
South London.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Maybe now,
yeah.
But that time, nah.
Yeah, it was kind of small, like, to say from South, and even recognised musically, like there wasn't really anyone from South, and like you said, if there was, it was grime. Yeah, you get it. There was grime artists.
There's grime artists, the Desperados, and that. I remember.
I remember. Like, people would be like, "Oh yeah, artists from South," but it would always be like grime artists. It wouldn't be like rappers.
No, you're right.
You get it?
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna take you out the bubble for a second. Yeah. How do you view PDC, and how do you view? Sorry, let me word that again. How do you think the community viewed PDC
now?
Let's say then and now.
Then it could be, like, I don't know, it could be two ways. Both then and now, it could be two ways. People could have looked at it as like, well, these guys are just menaces to, you know, the society that we're living in, and they're just causing a whole load of negative energy and whatnot. And the other side could have been like people that actually knew how we were, like, well, these guys are trying to make a change. They're trying to create something where they can make the community eat off of it. They're trying to create something where they can create more outlets for people to do stuff. So yeah, then and now it could have been both ways.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone could sit there and negative like raw, this happened and that happened, so they're looking at us in a certain way. And then there's the positive aspect of it, of actually seeing above all the crime and shit, and seeing, you know, deeper than it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you grew up in Angeltown.
Yeah.
Okay. Has much changed since you growing up till now?
Yeah, a lot has.
The state changed?
Yeah,
a lot?
they knocked down the whole blocks, built houses.
Okay.
So that was just a small change.
Well, did it have a big impact though?
It did have a big impact.
Yeah, most people moved out.
Yeah, they moved a lot of people out, but that was from kind of my generation. Like the generation on like below, they kind of got to stay there, and that was just like, yeah, it's theirs now. Do you get it? Like that's the new generation. But yeah, a lot of my generation, their families got moved out, or they chose to move out, or whatever.
What would you have done different in that time period if you could go back?
What would I have done different? I guess I would have just, because I was someone that I didn't have problems with, like, obviously, you know, like the whole of PDC, like there's a certain man that had problems with other people. I was that guy that I was cool with everyone. Okay. So kind of I would
slipped in the radar, yeah.
I would kind of just try and keep everyone together and stop the bickering bullshit if I could go back and make it to where we did move forward as a unit, and because it happened at a stage where we could have actually, you get me, like at the stage where it was meant to step as a unit, we couldn't. Do you get it? We didn't. We couldn't.
Why?
Because of every individuality. Everyone's different people, innit? Like if I say to a man, well, let's do this because of this, he might just say, nah, I don't want to do it, and there's nothing I can do about it. Do you get it? There's nothing you can do if everyone wants to do a different thing. So when it got to that point where everyone was kind of like, nah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, it was just like, all right, cool. Had to just let it be.
It's nuts. It's knowledge, innit? Because everyone's on the same knowledge. It would have moved, bruv, because it would have made sense. Contracts would have been given out. Guys that ain't signing ain't moving forward, man.
It would have been
a whole different thing.
It could have been a better experience for everyone.
Yeah.
And a better outcome for everyone in the end. To be honest, do you get it? But
any regrets?
Shit happens.
Any regrets?
Nah, not really. Not me personally. Nah, I don't have no regrets because I haven't done anything crazy like that. That's been a major turning point in this process. I haven't done anything to, I've just been here playing my position, waiting for that right time, knowing that the whole team has to move in sync for us to get what, like, you get me? But it just didn't happen. It's just different personalities, different people, egos. Everything had a part to play. So it was difficult. It's
crazy because you talk about timing, but it's like we're not in control of time, and we don't know what happens when we put something out into the ether.
Yeah.
For example, look what we're talking. Look at the state of the UK rap game now. That's because of you, man. You, man, didn't know it was going to be like this today.
Like this, yeah.
But do you get what I'm saying? You inspired many people to come up. So we're not in control of that. So maybe the legacy's been done, and you just don't know yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But what it is now, a lot of, like, the whole of PDC didn't expect it to, like, the impact to be like this. But so that's why everyone kind of maybe had that thing of, I'm just gonna do this and step and do my own way or stop messing. And then when you see it now, when I sit and look at it now, like, if we stepped together and had our things certified right now, like, we would be like, kind of untouchable now. Yeah, like, we would just be. Did you get it? But yeah. So that was upsetting me first when all the first fallouts was happening, because I'm thinking, this is just gonna, like, this is, people are used to, they want to see PDC as a whole. Do you feel me? Yeah. Cool, they might like that rapper better than him, or they might like this, that might be their
They love the collective.
But they like the collective as a whole.
Yeah, I did.
Like, that had the whole place going crazy.
It's more options, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah.
My man not gravitate towards him, but I like him. But
exactly.
because I like him,
what it was as
the whole
well,
thing's
they might like one rapper better, but on a whole song, when you're hearing all the rappers on one song, people love that shit. They love to be able to pick, like, I like his verse, and they love that shit. Like, you get me? But everyone kind of thought, no, we just need to do solo stuff. They want to hear me, and it's just like, okay, cool.
Here we are today.
So
that's what it is. What does your hat say, by the way?
I have no idea.
It's been bothering me. I was looking at it.
I have no idea. I just got it from, I can't remember. I think I got it from my brother. Okay. I don't know what it says.
My brother, let's get into your music journey, man, because your music journey's been inspirational, brother. When I look back into your work, you got a hella work out there.
Yeah,
hella work.
Nice catalogue still.
Like, more than my hands and toes. Like, it's crazy.
A lot of it was before this. What do you call it? The digital platforms. A lot of it was before that. But
I agree.
Yeah, the project you're playing now, Grow My Music. Luckily, that got onto them. There's a couple that did get onto digital streaming platforms as well. Before that,
videos dotted everywhere though. The videos are dotted everywhere.
Videos.
Cause I went on your channel.
Yeah.
Half the stuff that I saw wasn't even on there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Because, even on the YouTube channel, there's a bunch of old stuff that was from, like, way back.
Dotted everywhere.
Stuff that you can't even find on CD and stuff again, or it's just literally... Yeah.
Loads of features.
Yeah. Loads of features.
You had people with, like, you done features with, like, Shaq Corleone.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jaja.
Yeah.
Maddox.
Everyone in PDC.
But you caught someone I saw there. One of my brothers still. I saw a feature of J Books.
J-Book, yeah.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. That's my
J-Box.
brother still. He's a good brother.
Yeah, J-Box is a good artist
He's a good artist still.
My brother, we used to link up all the time and do all collabs and features and whatnot.
Yeah, he was definitely on it back in the day still,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
But I also saw you done a Radio 1 freestyle with Charlie Slough.
Yeah.
There's one with Judger.
Yeah, we
That one
done a
Judger.
couple of those.
That's
I think
cold.
I done 2 or 3 of those.
That's cold. That one with Judger
Yeah.
was cold. And you done one with Westwood as well a couple of times, isn't it?
Yeah, been on a couple of Westwood freestyles as well.
Anywhere else?
They're just all up on YouTube. Westwood, Charlie Self. What else was there? No, I've done other little freestyles that's up on YouTube as well, but it's just no really big names as such. It's just people that wanted me to do freestyles for their channel, and yeah, it's just on there. Or studios I used to use.
Your rap style, yeah. I wanna call it. You're like a street poet, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah?
Because I started from poetry. That's why I write like how I write. Like a man, some people write, like they started writing like two lines, and then they'll leave it and then they'll start the next 2 lines. That's for the next bars, where I just write like
Just flow.
I'm writing a story. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just write
100%.
on the whole page. And then when I'm reading it off, it's like I'm reading it like I'm reading the story.
100%.
So it's just, it just comes out different.
You leave a lot of jewels and messages in your music.
Yeah, I try to.
And I feel like when I hear you, I feel like you speak from the soul.
Yeah, I try to just,
Yeah.
like I might give you the hype and you know, some of the other BS that's just going on, but I always try and put a message in it, or I kind of give you the point as to why I'm talking some of the BS I'm talking about. I try and get to the point of, okay, this is why I'm speaking like this, because I try and get to a point at least so I can just, you know, make some sense of it.
Going back to what I said previous, I liked your live sessions, my brother. Like, I like you live.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, there's something about you live. I don't know. Maybe it's like someone's voice. If it penetrates a certain aura field, you feel it more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I've got a couple more live sessions that I'm going to start doing, yeah.
Good.
I'm recording some more.
Loyalty's priceless, that freestyle was bad.
Yeah.
And I like the view of it. Your live is a hard.
Yeah.
With the morals and... I'll start with morals and...
Morals and respect. Is it morals and respect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That vision, the sound on them.
Yeah.
I love it,
I've
bro.
got a couple of those coming, couple of videos coming. Yeah.
Obviously, you said you didn't make music before you went in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But when you came out of jail, what got you into the music then?
I wanted to write from before we went in, but I just started writing before I went in.
Okay.
And then I think I recorded one song just before we went to jail.
Oh, okay.
A couple of days before actually, and then we went to prison.
Mad.
And then I was just in jail like, I'll just get back out on this music thing. And everyone was just saying it like that. Obviously everyone from PDC, we was all kind of in jail together. Some was out on road still, but everyone was like, this is it. When we get out, music, we're gonna push, and then just got out, and then.
What, was you all in the same jail?
It was all in jail at the same time, but not in the same jail. No,
Okay.
obviously different ages and.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd have been a mad thing still. Pressure. Yeah, sorry, let's go back in the music, brother. So who are your musical influences around that time when you first got into music?
Obviously, like the rappers in America and stuff, just mainstream media hearing music and that, but then actually hearing my brothers and stuff rap, and that they had lyrics and they made little tapes and stuff.
Brothers?
Yeah, my brother Elijah,
Yes.
Jaja, his friends Tanner, the
see.
PDC older ones.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Birdie, all of them. So
Yes.
that was just like, that inspired me, like,
Okay.
I can do this. I can rap, God, they're rapping, I must can write something.
They inspired you?
Yeah, and they're here, they're right here in front of me. Like, it wasn't like I'm listening to someone and I don't know this guy, like, you know, I'm just listening to raps. I know these guys, like, they're rapping and it sounds dope. So I'm like, that inspired me. I need to rap.
A little birdie told me that you inspired them when you rap. Hey, no one's there.
Yeah.
I heard when you're in the studio, you freestyle before you start writing.
I would just, I don't know, whatever comes to my head, or if I've got a line, because I would just, like, sometimes I write, and I'll start writing, I'll just write like 2 lines, and then that's it. I just write them 2 lines and then I'm done. I'm just carry on with my day. But when I'm writing again, I would remember that I've just specifically remembered that's why I've got those 2 lines. So if I go studio again and anything pops up around that kind of topic of writing, I'm like, oh yeah, those 2 lines I had. Let me see what I can do with that. Then I'll rap them and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I can start or finish with those. And then I just work around it and then write around,
That's obviously the beats and that matter when it comes to writing bars, right? Because some inspire
sometimes, sometimes. It depends. Sometimes I just get that bug where I'm just like, I just want to write. I don't even have to hear a beat. I've just got the lyrics in my head and they're just pouring out. Like I can just write a whole song, no beat, and then just find a beat for it. But then there's other times where...
That's nuts still.
Yeah, there's other times where I just can't write. I have to listen to music and get that beat to inspire me to just think of something. And I'm like, okay, when I hear the beat, it tells me, okay, yeah, that's what I want to write about. So it can work different ways. It's just different ways.
I was watching an interview of yours on YouTube, and you mentioned "Streets Is My Wife."
Yeah,
is your favorite song?
That was. And I think it was the Streets' favorite song at that time.
Not yours.
But it was. I didn't even do it like that. I just recorded a song. I didn't realize the impact it would have. Anything. I just thought, oh, it's just a song where I'm telling a story. I've never done that before, innit? I was just like, oh, let me just experiment with myself. Like, let me try and write a song where I'm talking about the streets as if she's my wife, and it's like, and I've done it, and the reaction was just crazy. I was like, whoa, I didn't even think people was gonna go crazy like that. But
yeah, you lot good storytellers.
People started going crazy for that. Oh, this tune's sick. But then, like I said, it was them same times where things weren't as how they are now. Yeah, so it was just. Yeah, I mean, that was just probably everyone's favourite tune on their CD or whatever, or wherever they had it.
So what's yours?
I've done a lot of songs.
What's your favourite?
My favourite song that I've done.
Yeah.
Favourite song.
Ah, cool. That's the pressure still.
It is. What I had no idea.
Would you tell the fandom to go and look up right now?
I would just tell them.
Good introduction for you.
I would just tell them the whole GMM project, but then, yeah, I'll tell them the whole GMM project because that's just a go-to one. You kind of have to listen to it beginning to end and just get a grasp of the whole process. You get it? Like, it's just...
But that dropped in 2021?
2021, yeah.
Obviously, I understand the concept, but in your words,
yeah,
what made you decide to name it?
It was just, from my point of view, where I am in my music stage right now. Like, that's where I feel like I was at in my music stage, in my music growth. Like, this is my music growth. And I feel like I'm a grown man now doing my music. So this is the kind of topics I have to talk about. This is the kind of gems I've got to try and give you, you get me? Because I can't see myself doing, like, I couldn't see myself rhyming, like rapping about anything else, kind of. And it was just what was happening at the time as well. The whole environment around me and what I'm seeing, you know.
Matured.
Like, yeah,
bro.
So it's just like, I have to kind of give you lot this mature angle. Like, I might still rap and just, you know, the random rap where it's just, and you feel like, it's just kind of BS, you kind of say, you get me? But I had to give you this so you can understand that.
Man has to grow with the music.
Yeah, where my mental state's at like this. I'm growing with my music.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Is there... What's next?
What's next
When's the next video coming? When's
the
next single coming?
The next video
next
should
album?
be very soon.
How soon?
Let's probably the end of the month. I want to start.
That soon, yeah?
No, I want to start filming end of the month because I have to still got a bits to sort out.
Okay. What song?
So I might do. You might see the video for Poetic Justice. Okay. Obviously, I've already got one called Poetic Justice, so people don't get confused. Like, it's old though, innit? But this one, Poetic Justice, is kind of Poetic Justice number 2. Yeah. The one on GMM.
2022.
So yeah,
that's it.
I'll work on that video soon. Then I've got a couple little others, just single projects, just gonna fly out. Like, yeah, no specific dates or anything. You'll just see them coming out. So yeah, just stay tuned, and you'll see stuff popping up all over the place. Maybe more interviews and whatnot, freestyles. You get me? Just
getting out there.
Yeah, just gonna get out there and trying to build my platform back up.
How did the song with you and Clip C come about? No Fear. I like the video. I like the concept. I like the sound on it.
Yeah, that was me. That was the whole GMM thing. I constructed. I just kind of constructed everything. The songs. I just knew who I wanted on what.
Okay.
You get me? And I knew I weren't even going to do that much collabs, because I kind of wanted it to be
just you.
Yeah,
I kind of wanted to feel you.
I kind of wanted people to just take me in on the project for once, because obviously if I'm previous projects, I'm always featuring and whatnot. So I said, you know what? Let me just let them take me in, understand that I can work on my own, and you get me? I can do this on my own. So yeah, I just wanted to do that. Next projects, you're due to start seeing more features again and branching out, and you get me? Because I like doing that as well. It's fun. Like I prefer working with people on projects and stuff, or you get it, instead of just doing it on my own. When
is the next project due? Do you have a date for that yet, or you're just building
no
towards
specific dates? Yeah, I ain't got no specific dates.
You're still letting the GMM marinate around the place, yeah?
Because I still got to do 1 or 2 videos off of that, and then
you got No Fear
I got 2 videos off of that already. I've done.
What's that? No Fear
and Just
Me.
And then I want to try and get
two dope singers on there as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do those ones first, with the features. So yeah, then Poetic Justice. I'm planning on doing a video for that one now. And then maybe one more from there. I'm not gonna say yet. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick, but I might do another video from there. And
Cloak and Dagger.
After that, it's just look out for just random stuff coming, just tunes dropping, and just it's not gonna be necessarily a project like GMM again. Like I'm gonna drop single bits, and then I maybe do a project with like 8, 9 songs on it or something.
I look forward to it, my bro. Obviously, this conversation came off of you doing a hella features. Yeah. But who would you if you had a chance to pick anybody? Who would you collaborate with?
Right now, there's a few people I want to do songs with. Wait, let me think. It's mad because it's like
anybody.
It's like these underground artists and that people probably don't even know about.
That's always what it is.
Do you get it? There's an artist, Verbs. Is it Verbs Crunks? Like Verbs. Anyway, he's from I think he's from Croydon as well.
Okay.
And I just came across his stuff on Facebook one time. I was like, "Oh, this guy's dope."
You feel him, yeah?
I'm listening to the raps and I'm like, "Oh, this reminds me of when we started." I'm like, "Oh, this the rap, just the sound of it." And I was just like, "Yeah, it's authentic." Like I like that. Like, you get me? So that's what I more gravitate towards, like the underground scene of the UK now. Like, I'm not really like the mainstream rappers and that cool. They're good and they're doing what they're doing, but I don't adapt. I don't really gravitate towards wanting to feature with that kind of, you get it, and make that kind of music. I still like to make my music on my classical sounding hip hop beats and you get it, the real underground sound.
What would you be doing now if you weren't doing music? Like, what other hobbies and interests do you have?
Some other venture I'll be doing probably.
Yeah. Do you produce?
Sports. No, I don't produce. I could though. This is what I'm saying. I know I could produce. I could engineer. I could learn to engineer. I know I could learn these things, but it's just not something that I've, you get me, adapted to like that. It's like I'll just rather write my music and make my music.
What about your producer?
I've worked with a few producers.
Yeah,
still.
Who's your main producer though?
I don't really have a main one, you know. Like the last one I worked with on Goldman Music, he was cool. Okay. Like, you get me, Big Bobs. Okay. Shout out to Big Bobs.
I've heard his name a couple times now,
and Scars as well. There's a couple work that I was working with. Do you get me around that project? But I just worked with them because they kind of let me know that they mess with like my style of music and they've been listening to my music and what, you get me. So
okay, it was real.
It was that embrace. Yeah, it was like, raw. You like my shit, I like your shit. We're gonna work. You get me? Like, it wasn't just a thing like, raw. Make beats and like we was proper trying to like mesh. You get it? Like, raw. We're gonna sit. You're gonna make the beats. I'm gonna write here. We're gonna, like, it was a proper project put together like that. So it was a good feeling. It was nice to work
Is
with.
he a hip hop producer, Big Bud?
I think he produces hip hop. He does drill. I think he mainly produces kind of drill beats and stuff.
Okay.
And he does hip hop, but
That's what the market's full of.
It's when he started working with me. He said, "Raw, I mess with your kind of sound. You get me? And I want to kind of make beats towards your sound." So I said, "Yeah, cool." And we started working.
All right, Bubble. What message do you have for your fans?
Same message.
People that mess with your music.
Same message that I've always been pushing. It's just kind of make it make sense. Whatever you're doing, just make it make sense. Like make it make sense. Yeah, just
that's beautiful.
Don't be doing nothing just for no reason. Like if you're doing something, make sure there's a reason you're doing it. Like the end goal is just something preferably positive. You get me? If it is something negative, it is what it is. Try and turn it into something positive. Like I just try and I'm just human. You get me? You're human. Go through life making mistakes. Try and keep a clean heart, pure mind.
Do you have a message for the youths?
Same thing, really.
Same thing. Alright, bro. What's the future for Naja then?
I have no idea because I'm not I can't even tell. I'm not a fortune teller, but yeah, boy, I'm just working in it. I'm just working music. Not to say if it's going to be music in the future that I'm going to be doing. Who knows? I might switch up and change up to some different type of business aspect within the music industry or within the sector. But yeah, I'm not limited to just I'm just going to be a rapper forever.
It's where life takes you.
You get it?
You go with the flow, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow right now. I'm doing music because I enjoy it and I'm just putting out, like I said, the same kind of message where it's just like, positive.
Any last words?
And just look out for my news, look out for the new stuff. Keep staying tuned, follow the Insta, subscribe to the YouTube channel, SoundCloud, Spotify, just lock in on everything. And just stay tuned because I'm about to hit you with some good stuff.
Where can they connect with you?
My Instagram mainly.
Yeah, what's the Instagram?
At Naja Soze. Facebook, Naja Soze. I'm on Twitter, but not much. But yeah, the Twitter's there as well.
Is anybody?
That's Naja Soze. But yeah, just follow my socials, man, and just hit me up.
Big up, my bro. Yes, people. That was the legendary Naja Soze. Come in this morning to talk with me. I hope you lot liked it, man. Real brother. Make sure you go check out all these works. But we have come to the end of the interview, man. I hope you lot enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was edutaining. It was. But I'm gonna leave you people with some inspiration. Hey. By the way, that's the first track on his mixtape, on his EP, sorry, Grown Man Music. So make sure you go check that out, yeah? So that's Naja Soze, Grown Man Music, out everywhere on all platforms. Thank you, brother, for coming down. Thank you for your time today, yeah? I appreciate you.
No problem, my bro.
Salute. Powers.